Hi, Kim Morrison here, Creative Director and founder of 28. This week I want to talk to you all about self-care. I mean, everybody knows that it's one of the most important things that we can actually do in our lives, but we don't necessarily do it in the best way. We always think we've got time for everybody else, but when it comes to our own self-worth, our own self-care, many of us just find that there's other reasons, other excuses, or other priorities that come up that stop us, in fact, from putting ourselves at the top of the list. Well, I want to give you 3 different ideas around how to make and take better care of yourselves. Number 1, in order to take great care, you need to have a greater purpose, a greater perspective. I mean, here I am on the 18th floor looking out over Auckland City, and here I am thinking, if I was sitting on the 1st floor, I'd have a completely different perspective of the city to what I do up here on the 18th. I also know that when it comes to self-care, I can look at it that I haven't got time, I haven't got enough energy, I'm not good enough, I don't deserve it. Or I could take myself fast track up to the 18th floor and go, you know what? For the greater purpose, if I look after myself, I'm going to have more to give to others. I'm going to be able to actually support my health, look after my well-being, and top my own tank so that I can do what I do and love the most. And that is to take care and look after others, or to share or to serve others. As a woman or a man, no matter what your role is in your home, we all know the happier and healthier we are, the easier it is through life. There is no doubt the positive attitude, a greater perspective, and having purpose gives us reason to take care. Number 2 reason why a lot of people don't take care is they all say they haven't got enough time. Well, I'm saying take it and make the most of the time that you have. If you've only got 10 seconds, take a moment to quickly look in the mirror and say, you know what, you're all right. Or spritz yourself with some beautiful essential oils. Take that bath if you have a little bit more time. Actually think about using your essential oils in the shower when you're in there, and place a couple of drops onto a flannel just to give yourself a little bit of extra. Make the time with the time that you have instead of thinking that you don't have enough time. And the last thing I'd like to say about taking care of yourself, it takes practice. Think about it as a sports person or an athlete. In order to get really good at it, you've got to practice over and over and over again. So one weekend of self-care is not enough for a life worth of it. So make sure that you practice self-care. I'd recommend you do it on a daily basis. That's why I love essential oils. To me, it is the ultimate and simplest way in which I can look after me and my health and well-being in the best way that I can do it for my friends, my family, as a mum, as a wife, as a businesswoman, and as a general all good round friend. I know that using essential oils on a daily basis increases my self-esteem and confidence. There is absolute research out there now that these essential oils are starting to become what people are calling miracle potions. I cannot urge to you enough how great it is to light a vaporizer, how great it is to put a couple of drops on a face washer when you're in the shower, to spritz yourself, to compress, or to use in a diffuser. So guess what? Look after yourselves. It is a priority. Self-care from the 18th floor here has a whole new perspective. It is worth it. You're worth it. So share with me below. What are the greatest ways that you look after yourselves, and the quickest ways? What do you do when you've only got 10 seconds? I'd love to know what you do when you've got a whole weekend with no plans. What are some of the things that you do to take better care of yourself, and in turn, be it a better provider, sister, friend, mother, daughter, husband, father? Ultimately, self-care is not selfish, it's essential. I look forward to talking to you next week. In the meantime, haere rā. See you later, all the way from beautiful New Zealand. Love you lots.